Good day, everyone. I'm the Anarchist Rising. Today, we need to finish up this ship, and hopefully, we'll make it over to our new home base location and get something set up. That's the goal, but we'll have to see how that goes. Now, let's see, what do I have in my inventory? Not enough to get those welded up. What do I have? Okay. Let me. Now I'll just. Okay, I've got nothing on my build planner. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of this stuff in there. And I do it that way where I go along and do them all because I don't know if any of them have more or less of certain components in them. Now, alright, getting everything into production. I've got all my batteries on recharge. This way, it'll be easier. Or this way I don't have to do it later on once I'm finished. Allow me to just go ahead and get it all done. Alright. Nice. Very glad that I have so many assemblers, all with speed modules. Makes this a much faster process. Oop. Now, let's see. So I've got very minimal amount of forward thrust currently and some downwards thrust. You don't need it, but it can come in handy. Now, what I'm wondering is how exactly I want to get this finished set up. Okay, I have an idea. Let's see, connector, yes, but I don't want that just yet. Yeah, that would be far too close. There we go. Now I'm putting that there to give myself a little bit more space. And I might as well put another one. And then I'm going to put my connector right there. This gives me a chance to do a bit of greebling here. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So what this will let me do is get a little greeble around there, make that look more appealing. I can have thrusters on the sides here that are going to be a bit more away from the rear of the ship. That way I won't damage anything that I'm parked to. And now my next thing, where do I want to put my bottom connector? Because I want to have two connectors. Thinking, do I want it here or here? I'm gonna put it up front here. I don't remember exactly what I had decided in the past, but I feel like this will be the better position. There we go. Now that that's all done right there, let's see what I can do about my thrusters. I'm thinking like that. Yeah, I like that. So now I've got those down. That should be more than enough. Forward thrust. For my purposes, I'm going to get some downwards thrust. Right like that. And then I'm going to do pretty much the same thing with my forward thrust. Now I won't have the additional 3 thrusters there that I have on the back, but I don't feel like I have to do an equally proportional amount of thrust forward and backwards. 2 large thrusters should be more than enough to get me slowed down. Now, let me get that finished. And I've got 8 large thrusters and nothing on my build planner. There we go. 8 is the maximum amount of items you can have in your build planner at any point. So that worked out perfectly. Get those all into production and pull out whatever I can right now. Now I might do the final greebling of the ship off camera or time lapse it something, but I don't want to make you guys sit through me working through how I want to decorate this thing. It's not always the most fun thing to watch. But if you guys do want or wish to see stuff like that, absolutely let me know. And in the future, then I can make sure I will let you guys see that. Is it still producing stuff? Does not seem like it. Oh, am I out of nickel? I am. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna have to go and do a bit of mining from nickel.
Energy low.
Thank you for letting me know my energy's low. I'm about to get into a cockpit, so it doesn't really matter. But, you know, turn those all off. Just because I don't want them wasting. Power. Not sure why it showed them all white, the ones that I was turning off. But I get the feeling it might have been these ones. Hmm. If I can type properly, that'd be great. Okay. There we go. Make sure those are all on. And I'll be right back after I've gotten some nickel. Alright, I'm back. I did just a little mining run. It was actually really easy to get to the nickel just over there. It was like just a few meters below the surface, so it was nothing big. And should be well on our way to finishing these up. There we are. Alright. Now, my question is, got my antenna there, or detector there. Alright, I've got 4 gyroscopes on here, that's right. It's been a bit since I've been on this world, so I'm trying to remember everything I've got going on here. Now, I think other than armor, this ship is ready to go. I wonder if I can get armor between those. Oh wow, I don't have armor blocks on my hotbar. This is my normal layout of my um, wow, hotbar. Hotbar, that's what it's called. I normally have my light armor, then sloped, then cornered slope. It's just how I've always liked it. I don't generally have my weapon on my hotbar, but this is how it's easy for me. Now, I'm actually going to put my weapon on my hotbar, and then have these again. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Just so that I can more easily defend myself against the dogs. Though they don't seem to spawn very much, or aggro very well. They're a bit odd. They used to be much more aggressive and much more frequent. But I'm actually going to remove that and put a spacer in. Then my connector. Because I want to have some sort of greebling down here, but I also want landing gear. So I want to move this down because the landing gear are too tall. And I want this to be able to connect as well as my landing gear. Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Okay. You got me there, Space Engineers. You're sneaky. Alright. Now, is there anything else that I feel I should add before the Greeble? I don't think so. Alright. In that case, I'll be right back. I'll either do a time lapse. No, I'll just come back when this is all finished. If I change anything around, then I'll let y'all know. That way, you know exactly how this ship is. Oh, that would have been a fun fall. And yeah, I added a ladder down here just so I wouldn't have to waste a lot of fuel getting up and down. And if I were to fall on it without hydrogen, that would be a pain. So, alright. It is time to get agreeable in. Alright, welcome back. So, it might not be the most pretty, but it works. It will work to get us going. Now, I did remove these thrusters and put them a block out. I kind of made it so that it seemed like the cargo containers were held on by something, and I covered all of the batteries up for a bit of extra protection on those. It looks weird, not gonna lie. It does. But hopefully it'll work. I've never really been the greatest at making small ships. Small is not my thing. I go big. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is turn on my HUD and move this thing right on over. There we go. And press Z, just let it settle. Oop. Guess I kind of need to take this off. And come on. There we go. Get that down. And then that down. Still figuring out my controls. Not the easiest to remember now that everything's all swapped. And control idle right there. And drain off. Now, helps if I unlock from the ground. Oh. I did a thing. I certainly did do a thing. I forgot sideways thrusters. Entirely. Huh. Well. Here's hoping I can get rid of that. Swing in action. I locked it. Alright. Ooh, that sucks. Forgetting sideways thrusters is never a good thing. Ooh. Small grid, thank you. Let's see. Ding. No, I couldn't put both in like that. Okay. This is just a kind of quick and dirty fix. It's not the greatest, but it will definitely work. And it's probably gonna be a permanent on this, seeing as I'm probably not gonna do a refit on this thing anytime soon, if at all. So oh, what's on my bulbs there? Ah, those. So I made sure to put multiple landing gear on here just because I don't want to rely on one. I like being level on the ground. That's not the crouching. Get all my components. Hopefully I can fit them all. Okay. Oh, why am I low on motors and grids? Are you stealing all my stuff? Yeah, you are. Okay. Why am I not able to pull out? Oh, what? Out of nickel again? No, it's right there. Let it pull something else in. Come on, give me my motors. You have the nickel. Let me just try to redo this. Turn that off. I don't went into the basic refinery, didn't it? That's that I can't access. Are you telling me? You need your iron. Oh man. Oh, my inventory, please. Thank you. Are you gonna start giving me my stuff? No? You don't wanna? Why not? Again, you went into the basic or assembler. Why do you default to there? That's my question. There we go. What? There we go. Alright. Now, we we can see how well this works. Okay. Leave 4 at the bottom? Yep. Okay. So I put my bottom connector on 4 and my rear connector on 5. Now, are you pushing everything out? No. If I do that, are you? No. Oh, sorry about that. But if I do that, all of a sudden you start getting everything. Except you won't, because that was all you can carry. Okay. Add empty. Grab everything. Every darn thing. Wow, that was everything. I way overestimated the amount of stuff that I have. And I also have such big inventory size that I just... yeah. Okay. Now... alright. Now I'm gonna start from down here. Make sure that's empty. Yep, okay. Gonna work my way through, grinding everything down. And making sure it's not gonna stay in what I just put it in. Gonna work my way. Really? Hey. Power cells? Not bad. This is the 3rd time I've been attacked already. I had to say something about them not attacking frequently, and now they attack more frequently. Can't complain though, because they give me useful resources. The first time I got construction components, the second one gave me motors, and then that one gave me power cells. So, definitely can't complain. Gotta say, that one scared me a wee bit. Okay, now that my heart's racing. Man, that dog really scared me. Okay, nothing in there, good. Now I'm gonna leave this here as a bit of a marker. Make it easier to find in the long run. I'm not going to get rid of that just yet. I am going to get rid of this. And this. Yeah, I'm going to bring all of this too. Gonna bring everything. Because today is moving day. So, um, I noticed that I don't get a whole lot of comments going on, and I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate every single comment that I get. I've been getting some pretty encouraging comments, and I gotta thank y'all. Uh, it's sometimes a bit discouraging starting out, having almost no one really watching, but it's it's nice getting those comments and stuffs. Now, if you guys enjoy my content, I would really appreciate uh, if y'all were to leave a like and subscribe. The more subscription or more words, the more subscribers I get, the more that I know that y'all want to see my content. The more likes I get, the more encouraging it is as well. And I want to make good content for you guys, and I don't know. I want to make sure y'all like it. So those comments are very important to me. Lets me know what you guys like and dislike. And, well, in general, helps me improve. Now, I know I'm not the best talker at times, but I'm trying. I want to do it best that I can. Ooh.
Fuel critical.
I want to do the best that I can to make my content enjoyable for you.
Inventory full.
Ooh, I hear a dag. Is that all? Really? 9 large steel tubes. Let me do this and get my bottle. Hopefully, nope. There we go. Now, to finish taking this tower down. So, at the end of this episode, if y'all could go into the comments, tell me what you like and don't like, help me improve. Um, Give me suggestions on what things you would like to see. Just let me know what you want. Let me know what you want, what you really, really want. One of those comments I can see being me to stop singing. Now, if y'all are kind of wondering if, why I sound a bit weird today, it's because I'm kind of recording in the middle of the night. Don't want to wake anyone up. So, I'm trying to talk kind of quietly and not be overly obnoxious. Oh, right there. There we go. Put that in there as well. And that. But stack it. Thank you. Put that in there, let it draw its own. And it wants it all. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock. Oop, get her set down gently. Oop, lost my bearings. We're gonna go ahead and get this ground down. Now all that's left over here is this little thing going all the way down. Now I will come back for that, and I will come back to grind this down. I don't want to do that just yet though, because I'm not quite ready for that. Now, time. There we go. Time to head over to our new base is gonna be. I'm getting excited. I've got some ideas in my head about how I want to work on this base, but not exactly sure how I want to do it. Now I know this base is going to take multiple episodes to get done. It might never really be done. I have a bad tendency to kind of always work on something like that. It's kind of hard for me to just work on something and call it finished. Now, let's get right over here. Do a little flare, just try to bleed off all of that. Bleed off all of the speed. And we'll get set down. See just how level this is. Oh, it's pretty level. Not the most level, but it is pretty level. Alright, get us locked down here. And welcome to our new base is going to be. I hope y'all had a good time. I know I'm not getting started on the base right now, but next episode, we're certainly going to get it started. gonna see what we can do about getting a good operational base set up. Probably have an actual advanced refinery on this one. I'll see you then. Have a nice one.